named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. This one falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Looking slant route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
22 yards. You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball. Here we go, side.
Off play action, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. No one around. He's got space. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down give to Hall. And he gets this forward to the 19. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down, Jets.
Here we go. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Nick Folk, 48.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 13. He's throwing deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. Here we go.
Second and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Play action now. It's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
It's now
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The kick by Folk is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll start the drive with Achane. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Tua now from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tagovailoa on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hey. 20, TX.
Here's Tua again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Tua to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, sir. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for. More importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Connecting on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. They'll run for it with Hall. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Finds his back, Achane. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and 2, now Tagovailoa. He puts a man under it deep down the left. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. De'Von Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Xavier Gipson now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking for his wide receiver.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10. Another throw for Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down and 10. Fields. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Fields throwing once more. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The kick by Folk is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second and 8. He puts some power on a deep one left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Solo left side.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Connects with his back. Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Back to throw, Tua. Buys time, rolling right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So it's second down coming up.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
He's running with it, and he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
The QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Solo left Zion. Short kick. Out, out. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing on third. Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Fields on first down. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ashton Davis there on the cover.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Now it's Fields. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Fields again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing again, it's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Folk on now to try the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Jets get it back to within 1 score.
Jets 20.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Solo left Zion. Get set. Out.
One final shot before the half. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run run here following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
What? All right. 21G, 21G. Corner, long. 20, TX. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, 21 TX.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Forced out to his right. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. And it'd be a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
The Jets 1st down.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points.
42. Jets 20.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
Here's Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Toss play. This is Hall. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
New York.
Fields out of the gun. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Working quickly here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Hall running between the tackles. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter to Achane. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks, and that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
They're right here. Ready.
A-Chain again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Waller with the catch. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. This finds its target. That's Hill.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. A-Chain on the inside give. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Jay. Ready, team.
A-Chan. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Trying again with A-Chain. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready, team.
They'll run. It's A-Chain. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Down by Jermaine Johnson. A gain of a yard.
So in the end, it's a